I'm Scott Miller. It's the 5th of August, 2022, and welcome to my vlog of daily life in León, Nicaragua. Today is Friday. Thank goodness it's been a long week. Today was actually a really terrible, high-stress day. Very, very awful. Nothing I can talk about. Just, wow, emotionally draining. Lots of stuff going on, and we are all very just worn down. The quick story, I had to this afternoon, we had a bunch of stuff happen, spent hours dealing with that, and to the point where in the evening Paul and I had to do an emergency run out to the beach to deal with stuff. Like it was like at 11 o'clock at night. We had to grab a taxi and have them come out and stay with us. Not at all the way you would want your Friday night to go. My plans had been to get out of work early, go hang out with the kids, do some video gaming stuff, get some recordings done for you guys, and none of that was able to happen. So ended up being a really high stress and not a very happy day overall. I did not get to spend the time with the kids or anything. It was not great. But so that stuff happened. In the future, things will be okay, but it was just a very high stress day, and we had to deal with a lot of stuff after a very busy day yesterday. And I was really looking forward to today. Was going to be really good. Had everything gone anywhere near planned, anywhere near. And this morning though, so the cool thing, I was doing some of my research and just I'm on websites and stuff all the time because of this show, and I discovered the Twitter feed for INTUR Nicaragua. That's the Department of Tourism, and they actually have a really good Twitter feed. It's not very used, like there's not very many people on it, which blows my mind because it's full of great information. And I discovered that this weekend is the International Art, Culture, and Gastronomy Festival in Managua at the Conference Center. And I'm like, are you kidding me? That sounds fantastic. And I went online and they have a menu, 5 menus listed, 5 pages of menus. My taxi just arrived. I have to head out to the beach here in just a second. 5 pages of menu, all kinds of amazing food and stuff. So we're really excited about that. And I'm going to post some of the information so I can tell you guys about it in a little while. I got to go jump in the taxi. I'm going to come back and join you guys shortly. Unfortunately, I had to run away there really quickly. I was expecting my cab to take a lot more time before it showed up. And I was actually recording on Sunday, and that was me heading out to the beach to get lunch and go to the concert, which you'll see a little bit of in 2 days on that video. So today, as I said, it was a very trying day for most of it, and Paul and I had to run out to the beach tonight. I wanted to hang out with the kids, but really got very little time to do that. But what I was talking about just before we got cut off by Irving arriving is that this festival in Managua looks absolutely fantastic. I'm going to scroll some menus here for you so you can see what's going on. They have a map. I can't believe how well organized this is and how cool it looks. I mentioned it. Both girls are just like, we got to go to this. And then everybody wanted to go. It looks like so much fun. 35 countries, all kinds of food, really interesting stuff. We've seen pictures of them setting up and everything. It looks like it's going to be really fantastic. So this is the kind of thing that we're really interested in. I'm going to start putting in a lot of work scouring the INTUR Twitter feed and website to look for events like this, because in reality, when we pay attention, the government's putting on a lot of these cool travel events on a pretty regular basis, and they just move around the country. So Managua obviously gets a few more, and León does pretty well. But like the one we had last weekend, the Azul Dario festival that comes here, it's every year, and we knew about it last year only after it was too late, and we were living on the beach then. And then we had plans for the weekend when it was on this year, but next year I'd really like to go. Now it's a much smaller one and it doesn't have all the cool food, but it had lots of art displays and cultural things and concerts and food. Not food like the International Food Festival, but it did have lots of vendors out selling food around the city. So those kinds of things happen on a regular basis, and especially if we get a car or have an easy way to travel around the country, I think it would be a lot of fun to take you guys along for those rides and go see more of the country and go see a lot of those festivals. And in a lot of ways, those festivals would be a perfect excuse for getting out and just seeing more of the country, because there's some towns, of course, like La Paz Centro or Huigalpa that don't have big tourist draws, but if there's a festival going on, it gives a good excuse for going out there, maybe spend the night, check out a hotel we would not normally see, a restaurant we would not normally go to, and a festival to give us something cool to do. And every town, much like towns in America, so there's not a big difference, right? But every town has a lot of variety and a different look and feel and a plaza and all those things, and it's neat to get out and see those things. That'd be a good excuse to do so. So thanks for joining me. Please remember to like and subscribe, leave your comments below, and I will see all of you tomorrow.